You know what? These videos aren't getting any easier when it comes to Arsenal. So Arsenal lose another game against Aston Villa. A team that I've said from time and time again, like, Villa have a good, solid squad. They have a starting 11 that, in my opinion, is complete. They have every different aspect that you would need in a team. They have it there. They've got height, they've got strength, they've got speed, they've got technical ability, they've got goals and assists all over their side. Their only question was whether they're going to show up. And this season, they've been showing up big time. They've brought in reinforcements, and it's working out well. And I said, if Arsenal do not perform, if we keep making mistakes, they were going to punish us. But that's not what happened in this game, because literally we shot ourselves in the foot. 1 minute, 23 seconds in the game. Cedric makes a mistake. Bad communication between him and Gabriel. I think his name is Traore. He then manages to run with the ball into the box. Passes it to Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins takes a shot. Goes through Rob Holding's legs and gets the goal past Matt Ryan, who had a debut in today's game. And that was it. 1-0 out of the game. And you just got to be thinking, yeah, like, Villa were good. They created lots of chances. But Arsenal could have gotten something out of this game. Like in my last video, I talked about we could have gotten a draw out of this game, and I firmly believe that. But when you go and perform like the way how we did, what do you expect? So the starting 11, Leno obviously was suspended. Matt Ryan, brilliant debut. And I have to say he was the best player out on the pitch today. Without him, I think that Aston Villa would have beaten us by more goals. But he definitely prevented Aston Villa from really getting a leg up in the game. And I do have to say that I am happy with Matt Ryan kind of going forward to being our number 2. My guess is that he's probably going to go and play in a lot of the Europa League games. But it's really depending on Arteta and what he decides to do throughout the game. I also thought Pepe was really good as well. Obviously, for me, not as good as Ryan, just because without Matt Ryan, that would have been it. But Pepe throughout the game was our only really bright spot, and he continually looks good on that left-hand side. I was on the 101 stream, and I said, like, we should never see him again on the right-hand side. He's just ineffective. He's too obvious. I don't like Pepe there on the right. I think Saka has finished his Arsenal career on the right. Let him play on the left. He plays better on the left. That's what you want to see from a player of his caliber, to be able to, at the very least, just create chances and try to be effective. And to be honest, that's how he was in the game. He's pretty much effective. Last ball wasn't great, but he was really the only player that was trying. And I mean, this game was just really a dead rubber for Arsenal. Lots of good build-up play, but lacking real quality. I mean, what happened to our tried and tested formula? As soon as we lose against Wolves, I mean, the weak mentality just comes into it. And I don't get it. Like, it's just one game you lost against Wolves. Now, I mean, part of that is not those attacking players' faults. Like, David Luiz was at fault for that one, and I don't want to hear anybody say that he wasn't. He was at fault. Rules are the rules. He broke the rules, and he got suspended. And then obviously Leno and his brain fart. I don't even know how to describe it, but Leno just getting sent off. That's why we lost that game. But it's a new game, fresh game, and you just found from minute 1 was devoid of any type of energy, any type of willingness to let's go and prove the other team wrong. Just none of that. Just everybody's just there waiting for the pass to come to them. No one's really trying to take the game forward and try to do things. And for me, Pepe was the only one that really kind of was doing that. There was some improvements going on with Saka and Smith Rowe in the second half, particularly when Martin Odegaard came on, who looked reasonably good as well. But overall, just a pretty flat performances from the team. Looks like to be a bit of an injury problem with Thomas Partey. You have to say, you just have to hope that it's nothing long term, but my guess is that he probably was never even fully at 100%, and we really just tried to rush to kind of get him back into the side. But the way how I see it now is that we kind of dealt with a lot of the tough games that were up. So that was Manchester United, Villa and Wolves, and I thought we would get 3 draws out of those games. We wound up only getting 1 point. For me, not good enough. We got Leeds next. We know how good Leeds are, but I don't care. I expect to win this game against Leeds. I know you got Patrick Bamford there that's on form, and I know they have a pretty good solid team, similar to Aston Villa in that they have a starting 11 that's virtually complete, and that is, for them, I would say it's only really their defence that's a bit shocking at times. But if Arsenal played to their ability, we can beat Leeds. So for me, for the Leeds game, I'd probably go with a prediction of 3-2, just because I know what Leeds can do. They're no mugs. You know, this is a side that gave Liverpool problems at the start of the season, so we cannot take them lightly. And you just have to hope that the players decide and look to improve. You know, that you just got to see is, let's move on from this game against Aston Villa. Yes, it was disappointing, but we got plenty more games to go, and you know, we have to bounce back at Leeds, and it has to be a win, no draws, because if that's the case, I'm telling you this right now, Arsenal fans, top 4's over. It really is. The top 4 potentially will be over if we lose to Leeds. Not that it's Leeds themselves, but this sheer lack of consistency just tells me that it just isn't going to be good enough. Because even though you have teams around Arsenal right now who are out of form, slowly but surely, the teams that are supposed to be in the top 6, top 8, it'll just naturally start to show. So, I digress. We got Leeds next. Let's get the 3 points. No more fucking around. Let's get it done. And hopefully, well, not even hopefully, we need to get the 3 points. Like, that, it just has to be 3 points. We have to get back to winning ways. We have to keep progressing. Because if we don't, then we might as well kiss the season goodbye. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the game? Do leave your comments below on what you thought about the Aston Villa game. I know everybody's pretty much down at the moment, but bring your spirits up. Bring your spirits up. There's lots of positives to look at. We got the Europa League in a couple of weeks, and I know we should see lots of good things there. I'm also putting out a new video tomorrow, well, later on today, in regards to our loan report. Joe Willock had a pretty good loan today, so I'll be giving you my thoughts on that and how he did with his first Newcastle game and first start as well. But until then, I will see you all in that video coming soon.